Welcome to my channel. Today I want to showcase this album entitled The Ray Charles Chorus Sings of Things to Do on a Rainy Night. Welcome to my channel. So the purpose of this is to showcase some possibly forgotten vinyl that you can find very cheap. I got this one on a road trip for $3. And as I stated in another video, this is probably my favorite cover that I have in my collection at the moment. I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful cover. As you can see, like the raindrops on a window, and you're kind of being a voyeur into this romantic scene. Okay, so this is by the Ray Charles Chorus. Now, when I first heard that, I thought, oh, this is the backup singers for Ray Charles, but I was, of course, wrong. There are some videos online that you can find, so I want to introduce that this is a person called the other Ray Charles. He sang backup for Perry Como, and he's probably most famous now because he sang the theme song to Three's. So if you go on YouTube, you can find a video called Perry Como Salutes the Other Ray Charles. It was posted by Ken Gruberman, and it's actually the introduction to one of Perry Como's TV shows. So we're gonna watch a clip from that.
And she'll purr like a kitten, a doll I can carry, the girl that I marry.
So I hope you enjoyed that clip. So this just showcase who Ray Charles is and what he looked like and what he sounded like. So if you watch the entire video, Perry Como goes through everybody who makes up the show, puts the show together, and then he focuses a long time on the Ray Charles Chorus and Ray Charles himself, giving him credit for all the important work that he does. So researching on Amazon and eBay, the Ray Charles Chorus has available now a greatest hits for 1998. It was published in 2015 and it has 28 songs as a compilation. Then there's a 2-album set on one CD for $13.99 called Something Wonderful and Rome Revisited, and that contains 24 songs. There's also a 6 classic albums on 4 CDs that was published in 2014, and that one goes for about $30 to $50 on eBay, but it's not in print. Okay, so this album that we're focusing on today is not available on CD. So I would like to read a blurb from the back of the album. I think it encapsulates some ideas really importantly. So the Ray Charles Chorus is one of the finest vocal organizations in the world today. They are seen and heard each week on the Perry Como Show and have supplied the vocal backgrounds for 90% of all the hit records to be released in the last decade. Their abilities as a vocal group are in evidence in every phase of stage, screen, and phonograph records. So when I read this, it was kind of shocking to me because this really shows how important this group was, and I never hear about them. They're kind of forgotten. I mean, they're 90% of all the hit records to be released in the last decade. That's pretty astounding. Right, and so before we go on, I just want to kind of comment on the back of this album. You could see that it says that this is High Fidelity by Somerset in Spectra Sound. I don't know what that is. It says 50 CPS to 15,000 CPS. There's the track listing. I'm going to go over that in a minute. And then it also lists other recordings that can be found on this Somerset label, and some of them are pretty interesting. I would love to get Honeymoon in Italy and Honeymoon in South America. It sounds really fun. And then a Symphony on Ice featuring the Kingsway Singers in a high fidelity program for skaters. Wow, so that's pretty specialized. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Ragtime piano for making your party sing and swing. Okay, I want that one. All right, so let's talk about the track list. We're going to start with the introductory track. I'm going to play a snippet from that. So right off the bat, this introductory track opens up the idea of this whole album. It's kind of a concept album, right? So the name of the song is Faraway Places, and this album is going to take us around the world, but also we're going to take a metaphorical journey, right, through kind of dreams and soundscapes. And so this opening track, when I first heard it, I immediately was transported to like a movie set or an old movie, and there's a dream sequence. It was pretty powerful when I first heard it, right? I hope that happened to you, right? With the sound of that bell, I just imagined like someone on a dock, and it's foggy, and there's the harbor bell going off. It's very effective. And then throughout, while the chorus is singing, you just feel this lovely background to maybe some kind of dreams, right? And so all the songs on side one, they mention a place. So we first go to Manakura, and there's some Hawaiian instrumentation in that one. Then we go to London, Miami, Paris, and then finally Monterey. Now the second side is more like a journey through some standards, and like I said, dreams and soundscapes. So we got How High the Moon, My Funny Valentine, Beyond the Sea. So these are all kind of standards, right? Of course, then we go Slow Boat to China. So we do have a place named there. Long Ago and Far Away, and finally Bewitched. So I would definitely put this album right in the category of lounge music. It's also, if you're interested in possibly soundtracks, I know this isn't a soundtrack, but it could easily be a soundtrack recording. So I recommend this album for anybody who's interested in kind of lounge, background music, kind of dreamy music. Just for the cover alone, I would recommend buying it for your collection if you run across this one. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for visiting my channel, and please like and subscribe.